Greetings everyone, what is up? It's me here again, Tam Prime 1 with another video review for all. In this video review, we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Armada MaxCon class Scavenger. And my apologies for that little delay right there, trying to look him on up real fast. I do have a pull up on the laptop right next to me, but I frankly had to look it up again. Yeah, these days I'm not too good at memorizing things, much like I was many years ago. But that's beside the point. But anyways, we're going to be taking a look at MaxCon class Scavenger, along with his little Minicon Rollbar. And you must admit this, like, I have to admit this, like this guy right here, he was, this is my first iteration of Scavenger in the Transformers franchise. In honesty, this is my first version of Scavenger since Armada was like my main series that I watched if I was much younger and in middle school. Oh boy, excuse me, sorry about that everyone. I had some chips earlier. But yeah, like Scavenger for me right now, well, still in today's age, he's both an Autobot and Decepticon for me, and I like that right there. I do like that because I like what they did with Scavenger and Armada. They decided to make him into an Autobot over being a Constructicon some more. So yeah, you got that right there. And sorry if I sound a little bit off or what have you. I'm a little bit tired tonight. My daughter was she was really hyper yesterday. She was just really hyper yesterday. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at Scavenger along with this little Minicon robot right here. But first things first, a couple of birthday shoutouts. First to Poke Trainer Ice on Discord. And I think his actual username is Ice the Pokemon Trainer. So yeah, I hope that you've had a really amazing birthday. It took me this long to go and get to do the video review, and also on a new Discord server that I'm on. Let's see here. Oh boy, my cell phone has been acting up a good bit. The touchscreen on it is just not working properly at all. Let's see here. I can hit search. No, not search. Here we go. I think this might help me out a little bit more. Yep, here we go. Well, oh. Okay, to Titanium 1312, happy belated birthday to you. I hope that you had a really amazing birthday. So yeah, birthday shout out to you real fast. And also to someone I had met, Carl Run, just a regular shout out to you, my good man. Also, I'm probably gonna have, also you and I are probably gonna have a lot of talks right now, especially since like we have quite a bit of comments so far. So yeah, quick shout out to you as well. So a quick shout out to you right there. And also to Zebra32 Cat. I hope that you're doing. I'm glad that you got back onto that Discord server, and I'm glad I helped you to get back on there. Oh boy, I feel like I'm very off. I still feel tired, so let's go and get down to transformation, but like taking a quick look at Armada Scavenger. Very good vehicle mode right here. Very beautifully done vehicle mode. I gotta clean up these treads. These are looking pretty shabby, and the stumps are not tapped in as early as they should. But right here with a little scoop, you can just like push them on. Hang on for a second. Thought I might pull that up to the microphone real fast. Yeah, like these little treads right here. Let's see, where's the like there's like two of them right here. You can see these two little bits right here. They go and they hit that little button right in there. That one little purple button right there. You can just barely see it. It helps to make the sound effects for the vehicle mode right there. I do love that right there. Also, you can roll the treads, but they're a wee bit difficult to roll on this table for some odd reason. I don't know why. But yeah, you can roll the treads. I love of how they use rubber treads. Hasbro, use rubber, even if it does increase the price a little bit. Use rubber, please. And also with a little Minicon roll bar. You can technically connect him onto his vehicle mode, but I'm going to go ahead and do this real fast. I'm going to go and transform him into his little robot mode. Just going to, there we go, here we are. Split this down the middle. Split down the middle. Come on. Go. Bring up, rotate up the arms. I'm hoping that fan, and I've said this plenty of times before, I'm hoping the fans hubby will also make Rollbar right here. Connect, and there's a little button right there. The robot will, that Rollbar will sit on top of. Hang on for a second. Okay, I'm going to put him closer to the microphone. Say hey. Hang on for a second. Okay, so I had to wait a few seconds to for again. Check it in. And it doesn't not the same sound effect. Just gonna wait for it to end. And I'm going to go. I think it's the same sound. I think. But yeah, you can have it to where Rollbar's in here, and into where like he just rolls in Scavenger. I do love this right here. Do that right there. That's right there. Take Rollbar out, goes out up, right there. Pull down his arms and just configure him back to his vehicle mode. I do love how they have it where the seats can form his feet. I do love that right there. I do wish they brought Scavenger in a little bit more in the Unicron trilogy. Like for example, if I don't know if they made a new figure out of him or not for Energon. I know they didn't do it for Cybertron, but that would have been nice to do as well. And to put him on the Autobot side again, or just make him Constructicon and put him on the Decepticon side once more. So yeah, we have that right there for Rollbar and Scavenger. And also with Scavenger, you can see his little weapon right there. And you can see his little head right there. Very nice, very nice. Put him back in. There we go. There we are. Now for the comparisons, here is Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. Take out the Minicon. I'm going to leave Optimus Prime up here because I want to bring up the Autobots one at a time. Here is, whoops. Here is Red Alert. His little Minicon has fallen. And here's this little Minicon, long arm. And also we have one more Autobot. The one that Scavenger helps to train. Hot shot. Put Jolt right there. And there we go. I know the Minicons aren't in precise order, but Optimus Prime, Red Alert, Hot Shot, the Scavenger, along with Long Arm, Sparkplug, Rollbar, and Jolt. So yeah, comparison of the Autobot team right here. That's a quick comparison of them. There you go. I'm about to pick up Rollbar at the same time. And also for a bonus, here he is right next to Armada Universe Hot Shot. Yeah, that pairs up right there. You have that. Now for the transformation sequence for Scavenger. It's fairly simple, just fairly simple. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and just untap the thumbs from the sides right there. Go ahead, rotate this on over a good bit and split the feet in two. Yeah, here we go. Oops. Whoopsies. There we go. There we are. Put this one up right here. There we go. Put this up right there. Here we are. Go. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but you have to rotate his waist around, make sure his arms are out of the way. And also his arms are over here. Bring this, you have to bring his stiff. There we go. There it goes. There it goes. And I want to make sure that the microphone gets it too. There you go. Pretty stiff. Come on. Watch it. I'm going to push it away and it's going to make a sound. Didn't even make a sound. Didn't even make the sound. Hang on for a second. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it all the way back down here. Yeah, hear that part right there. I'm going to try it one more time. We're going to make the sound. Not that sound. Okay, now let's just try this again. Ugh. Okay, he's not making that sound again. He made that sound one time. He's not making it again. Might just have to edit the video later on so you guys can hopefully hear that sound properly. Now what I want to do is take his little toes, fold them on out, or rotate them on out. From his feet right here, there you go. You have that, and just do the same thing on this side right here. Now what you want to do with these things right here, bring them on over, take this, pull this on over, all the way on over, and just tap this into right here. There you go. Same thing on this side, we'll fold this thing on over, and bring it up and over. There you go, and there you go. And push this on up, and tap it into place. There you go. Take this, pull this on up, and there you go. You have that. There you are. I still can't believe it. This thing is not even going to make that sound. Oh wait, I can just push that button in there on my own. Like, if I can, I'll just use this colored pencil right here. There it goes. I don't see the, here it is. There it goes. I just push that on in right there. I'm not for sure if his head's pushing that down properly or not. Now, take his fingers, fold them out. Now it makes that sound. There you go. His other fingers, his thumb. You have that right there. And there you have that. And here you guys now have Scavenger now in his full-fledged robot mode. And I'm loving this right here. I'm loving this. And y'all probably heard this whenever I was trying to make the other sound. But you just push Scavenger on forward. Yeah, so you guys can see that right there. And right here, these things right here, you can keep, like, I'm not for sure why they didn't try to include these things, because, like, you can just, like, these are meant to stay on out for the robot mode, but for vehicle mode, you can tab them on in or untab them. Either way, so you got those right there. Also, I wish they include, there's like a little articulation in the, in this right here. If fans told me what was to talk about this guy right here, I hope that they would fix this piece on up to where you can like have far more articulation. A little like a slight amount of articulation in the elbows right there. For his head, you can swivel that right there. You can swivel that right there. There we go. There we are. have that right there. You have all that. So yeah, basically, and this is primarily for like transformation sequence and whatnot. You can take this little Minicon, power link him. Right up to here. And you can fire out a missile right here. Push that back on in. I'm going to see if there's a sound effect. I don't think there is a sound effect. I think there is a sound effect, but it's been a while since just like I need a I have. It's been so many years since I last checked on the batteries in there. It's been so many years since I last checked on the batteries in this compartment right here. But yeah, just push this on back. Yeah, the bounce sound's not working right there. So yeah, you can launch out this missile right here and reinsert it. There you go. That's the Minicon power link. Right, you make right there. Excuse me. I was going to transform this guy. I could just robot mode real fast. Because as we all know, size comparison. And if we all saw, like, that's all that Scavenger can do right there. It's all Scavenger can do. He's definitely worth it for the collection though, because I love this guy right here. I love this guy. But I do wish they would have had it where you could like put a throw panel over here, over on the Autobot symbol. That way, the Autobot symbol is no longer there, like in the show. That would have been pretty nice, right? I think that would have been pretty nice, but I'm not for sure if they could have done something like that right there. I'm not for sure. I know they couldn't make it throughout the. Well, they could have made it to like it was like this was like a reveal the shield type deal. Where you like took your thumb, put right there, let the heat of your thumb like reveal the Autobot symbol right there. We have that right there. We have that for Rollbar. Let me see if I can get just. There we go. Now for the quick comparisons. Here we are going to put them with Red Alert, Optimus Prime, Hot Shot. You can see how he scales comparison to them. Put the tripod a bit. I'm using the Gorilla Pod right now. It's like the Gorilla Pod is the main one that can actually like really help to capture these guys. I know he's slouched over a little bit, but he's about as tall as Optimus, Red Alert, hair taller, Hotshot, definitely shorter. Get out with the little Minicons. I'm just going to do these one at a time. Here is Jolt. He's a hair shorter than Rollbar. He'll then fall back like that. Here is Long Arm, about the same size. Here is Spark Plug. He's a bit shorter as well. There we go. I think we have those guys right there. Moving Hot Shot along with these two guys right here. Good boy, get ready for whenever I do Armada Universe Red Alert from the power from the 8th to the Prime line. And here he is with Armada Universe Hot Shot from the Legacy Evolution or Legacy United line. I can't remember which one. Yeah, you can see how tall he is compared here. There you have that. And that is it for Armada Scavenger. And if you guys want to get one up, you'll be lucky enough to grab one up off of eBay or someplace. My original one, I just remember this. My original one is broke in half. He's broken in half. So this is the one that replaced him. I just remember that. I don't know why I forgot that. But yeah, my original one broke in half, so this is a replacement for him. And I must say, really great figure. Definitely worth going on up for a pretty... I'm not for sure how much it goes for online, but I hope that you guys can easily grab him on up as soon as you possibly can. And if y'all have enjoyed this little video review, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe with me and Richmaker. Check me out on other social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord, and so on. And I'll admit this: I never really updated my Facebook in so many years. Oh boy, I don't know why I keep it around, but I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, that's it for Scavenger right there. So hope you all have a good one. Peace out.